Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Let's Play Jak and Daxter the Precursor Legacy. That sounds really good to say. Last time on the show we was introduced to the game's main story, basically, essentially. Made our way through Geyser Rock. We met some of the villagers along the way, didn't we? And then we headed to Forbidden Jungle. On today's show, as you can see, we are now on Sentinel Beach, and we're also going to be making our way through Misty Island as well as the Fire Canyon. Now I have switched from, looking at things on my laptop screen to actually playing this from the TV, so I don't have the excuse of input lag now. That was the easiest power cell, and that's the easiest power cell in the game, right there. Now don't worry about those crates, because we can get those a wee bit later. But I hope you enjoyed part 1. Part 2 is going to be even better than the previous part. Simply because, well, listen to the music. Listen to the music and then you tell me what you can hear. Well, that's a bit dark. I can't even see. I think I've got everything. I can hear a well, I can't. I saw dogs. 2. Ooh, 2, 1. No. Yes. Now, literally, you can do Sentinel Beach in any order that you like. Because either way, it doesn't really matter what order you do it in. It's to your taste and it's to your liking. Pretty sure, yeah, there's a few orbs there. How the hell did I miss that? Cool. Right, don't worry about the pelican yet. A few little orbs there that I did. It was like, I'm sure, I was like, hang on a second, I'm sure I'm missing orbs from somewhere. Right, what I am going to do... I'm going to close the curtains.
Well, I see that you two have finally decided to unblock my collection.
That's a bit better. I can see. I can see! And that's made things a lot bloody cooler. Because it's bloody warm again today. Lick. That was a bit lucky, wasn't it? Right. Don't recommend that you do that in real life, though. You know, knock a egg off a cliff where you can clearly see that there's a bird in there.
Oh my! I hope the poor deer's okay. Here's a power cell for your valor. Look, isn't that cute? It thinks you're its mama.
Ah, I'm not your mom. You see any feathers here?
Oh, love at first sight.
Never fails to make me laugh.
Listen, boys, I'll take this little chick back to the village with me and work with the sage to take care of her.
Alright, we are cooking on gas. It's really hard to think that we have 17 power cells. And this is only part 2. We are cooking towards 101. Before I did this part, I'm happy to share that I did my latest channel logo for LP number 5. See, I'm heavily inspired by the changing of the logo and channel art because of Sugar Conroy does it quite a lot every time he does a new Let's Play, and heavily influenced by Team Hobnob and Scottish Duck 17. Those 3 channels, in my opinion, is the holy trinity of Let's Plays. And of course, you know, I add my own spin onto things. I don't want you thinking that I'm copying. Ooh, cool. Drop down. Seagulls.
Seagulls. Let's buzz them for kicks.
That was yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? 18. Cool. I hope you're keeping count. I really hope you are keeping count. And if you want to, don't know what that animation was all about. If you want to keep a tally book of how many power cells and whatnot we have. Now, if you were playing on the open goal version, down there, like towards the coast, well, towards the edge of the beach, will be a little area that the modders, well, modders, I say developers of open goal, made a whole new level called Corroded Coast, I think it was. Easiest power cell in the game, that was. So we've had 2 easy power cells in the game so far. One at the start of the level, you know, falling off the cliff. And then... yeah. Right. Do I need to No, I could have got the thingy from there, didn't I? I got the power cell from there, and I got the orbs from there. Right. Okie dokie dokie dokie. I am loving this. I am generally loving this. You're seeing a different side to Callum now. You've seen, you know, the rage side in the past few Let's Plays. Especially in Twinsanity. And especially in, not so much in Open Season, I don't think. But definitely in the Simpsons Hit and Run. That was, yeah. That was next level, wasn't it? $20. Hence why you need to go to Forbidden Jungle first. It's pretty satisfying this as well, I've got to say. It's pretty darn satisfying.
Let's use the cannon above.
Getting this power cell is a pretty nice backdrop. Look at that. Look at that. You don't get that in your Fortnites, do you? Right, let's get these remainders on the raining crates on the beach. I said, there we go. Right, get these ones on the not too much power, Callum. Right, all those years you've been, you know, chasing a pelican. Your answer's there. All them years you're thinking, oh no, not that bloody pelican. I'm sick of going back and, oh damn it, I didn't quite do that jump right, and there's your answer. Yeah, it was really satisfying when I learnt that for the first time. I can't remember where I first originally saw it. I can't remember if that was like on a Let's Play or like when I was generally like playing through the game, and you know, I was looking at, you know, where certain things were when I didn't quite know the game as well as I do now. And I was like, wow, okay, that saves quite a lot of, oh sugar, what am I doing? That saves quite a lot of time, doesn't it? Right, if calculations are correct, this should be 150 out of 150, and the last power cell. Right, Misty Island.
Enough power cells to fuel my heat shield. Meet me by the entrance to the Fire Canyon.
Yeah, we can now go to Fire Canyon and to the next hub area in the game. That's if you're just like generally playing from A to B and not bothering about getting all the collectibles. You can continue, but you won't get the additional ending like you would if you got all 101 power cells. Hence why, you know, we go for the 101 power cells, because then getting that ending ties into Jak 2. So when I do Let's Play Jak 2 Renegade, You can watch the end of. You can watch this Let's Play back in all its glory. Hear my annoying voice in all its glory, and tie yourself into the story with Jak 2
This place gives me the creeps. And trust me, it's
in
a
all its glory.
experience when you're covered in fuzz. Hey, I see the sculptor's muse.
There you are, you little bugger. I like Misty Island. So, as I say, I'm playing this on the PlayStation 5, and not too long ago, when they released the Sly trilogy, I think. This isn't, you know, an actual, like, PS5 port, because the games that you purchase on the PlayStation Store before this existed was a bit, they were a bit buggy. I got you. I got him. I don't got. Wits. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oi! What? What? Stop playing up for the camera. Stop. Thank you, Daxter. Thank you. Hello, it's Suzuma.
Let's plow into those balloon lurkers and shred them.
We're platforming now, aren't we? We are platforming. Oh,
Shred the lurkers, Jak.
that's a
Not
risk.
the mines! Rule number 1, always avoid the mines!
Oh, what is going on? Hello, Lurker. Hello, Lurker. Oh, there's always one, isn't there? Slowly, slowly catch you, monkey. Technical glitch. Right. It's a pretty nice warm-up for the Precursor Basin. Hello, Orbs. You dancing bear. Great. Okie dokie. Nice lineup. And let's go. I got the orbs. I got the orbs. That's cool. 23. Damn you, Lurker! Right. Oh, no you don't. Right, we'll wait for this one now to, Oh, there's one. Hello, I didn't see you there. Bad Lurker. Right, catch this bugger here. Just look at them two. Look at them. Look at them two Lurkers. Look at them. Waiting in anticipation. Just look at them, the pair of them. Looking and waiting and... I love this game.
They've been threatening the waters around our village for weeks. Bring your zoomer back to the chance pad and I'll teleport it back.
Hello, Lurker. You weren't there before, was he? You weren't there neither. Right, cool, we've got some health. Alright, avoid the Dark Eco boxes. You can't. They can't get me yet. Fight back. God, we are really mopping up these power cells now, aren't we? We're really cooking on gas in this part. Okay. Anyone remember this bit? Ah. Oof. I can see Snowy Mountain from here. I love it how you get to the top and it just stops. That's bloody close. I love these cannons as well. Look at them. They're pretty satisfying to use. It's like one power cell every, what, 2 minutes? If that. Love it. Love it.
I have to admit, I'm impressed.
It's not going to be plain sailing, you know, all the time.
Lurkers can't open that silo. They
You know, there is going to be points in this Let's Play where,
cause untold
you know, for example, I'm in the boggy swamp.
ridiculous grin
Or...
on your face, Daxter. The two of you have plenty to do.
You know, Snowy Mountain, Spider Cave. So there is definitely going to be points in this Let's Play where things don't work out the way that they are and should be intended. So although, you know, right now it may seem like I am cheesing it. You know, it may seem like I am cheesing, you know, getting power cells, etc. However, wow, it may not always seem like that. I nearly did, I nearly just jumped
Because I don't think we'll make it back.
somewhere where I wasn't supposed to jump. Ooh. Yeah, it was when I was you know, back in the day where I didn't know the game as well as I do now, I obviously watched on YouTube way back when, like 2010 or 2011, where things were. And those are the days where things were filmed on a potato. Hello.
Do me a favor and keep away from those dark eco boxes.
This is a bad idea.
That eco
No,
makes
wait, no,
your
it's not.
attacks stronger.
That's a good idea. Good, Callum.
Watch your back.
Ah, remember this bit from the start of the game?
Here.
Is it jogging your memory now?
It's an ambush, Jack. It's an ambush.
Man, there's a lot of sirens outside. Bollocks.
Well, better you than me.
Alright, I find if you're not like running around like a headless chicken, you stand a pretty good chance of
Place gives me the willies.
doing that.
Let's keep you out of the ooze, okay?
I'm not looking silly in the process. Oh, you see where we are now? Do you recognise this now from the start of the game? Now, what happens if we fall back in the pool? If you play... And I'm really ashamed to say this. If you play The Lost Frontier, you find out what happens to Daxter when he falls in again, or when he's exposed to Dark Eco again, should I say? Well, that's a terrible game. Why? Oh. Right, 28. I should have really. However. I am missing some orbs. No matter, I'm sure they'll turn up. I hope. How many am I? How many am I missing? Whoa, quite a bloody few. Well, where the hell are they then? Oh, oh, I know where they are. Okay. Technical glitch. Yeah, that didn't work, did it, Callum? That didn't work, unfortunately, lad. Cool. Right. Return the muse to the sculptor. Talk to the villagers. Crossfire Canyon. Get the rest of the power cells. And then I'll call it next time on the show. Alright, where's that lurker shark? We've not come across it yet, have we? So yeah, moves to the sculpt. I couldn't get my words out there. Return the moves to the sculptor. Talk to the villagers. Get the remaining power cells. Crossfire Canyon. And yeah. Yes, Kira. I know.
I'm waiting at the head of Fire
I
Canyon,
know.
at the top of the cliff behind the farmer's house.
Oh, the muse! You saved her! Oh, you really are the best. Here, take this power cell. I won't need it now that I have my inspiration back.
So, you want to make a contribution? Good. A sizable one, I hope? You! Yes. Oh, it is a sizable contribution. I just hope this power cell adequately represents my gratitude.
I see you two are back to make
Greedy
friends.
beggars.
Good, jolly good. Hey, you have the Precursor Orbs that we agreed on? I hope you put this hard-earned power cell to good use. Cheerio, ta-ta, bye-bye.
scouring orbs off of you for power cells. What kind of game is this?
You have proven yourself worthy. Here is a power cell.
Alright, so if my calculations are now correct, yeah, we have got all power cells and precursor orbs thus far. So we can now move on to the next hub area, if that's the word you want to use for it. World hub area. And this should be, yeah, cool. 130 power cells, no, power cells. 130 orbs we should have, 34 power cells, so we are on track for 100% and 101 power cells. Let's go.
Great! You have the 20 cells needed to power my heat shield. Now be careful. The shield will only protect your zoomer till it reaches 500 degrees, so try to keep her cool. Flying over open lava will definitely heat you up fast. Hit 500 degrees and it's over. Over? Like burning molten metal over?
Ah,
The
Kira.
fire canyon gets pretty hot, so keep a lookout for jumps to keep you off the hot ground. I've also released several blue cooling balloons you can use to drop the shield's temperature quickly. Oh, and when you get across, don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Blue Sage's lab. Then we'll be able to teleport over and meet you. Good luck!
Let's go.
Hit those balloons to cool off. There's scout flies out here too. See if we can catch air off those lurkers. Use the hop turn to steer harder.
At this point, I really want no comment. Oh, damn it.
We made it!
Rock Village. My favourite hub area in the whole game because just... I'm going to be quiet for a second. Just look at it. I always dreamed of, I wish there was a pub like that in real life, because look at that. Look at that.
Hey! We're still waiting. Turn on the teleport gate.
I don't think I'll ever get used to that teleporter tingling sensation. Hey! That looks like the Blue Sage threw a party.
Oh my! Rock Village is on fire!
One heck of a party.
No, I mean Rock Village is being bombarded with flaming boulders. Oh, and it looks like the Blue Sage is working on a levitation machine to move them. Assuming it's operational, we're gonna need power cells to fuel it. I guess you two are going to have to find some more.
We'd better take a look at his notes. Jack, go check on the villagers, then come back and give us an update. And take the furball with you. Well, the situation Precursors armpit. Before Blue Sage's disappearance, he journaled significant trouble in all of the surrounding areas. Of particular interest to me is the dark eco-infection of some innocent plants in the Precursor Basin. Kira will teleport your Agrab Zoomer to the nearest transpad. Ride the Zoomer to a green eco vent, and then carry the green eco to the corrupted plants. That should heal them. Don't miss a single plant, or the infected ones will slowly reinfect the healthy ones. And Daxter, start cleaning up in here, and don't forget the corners.
Apparently, the precursor structure just off the coast leads to an underwater lost city. The Blue Sage has been trying to figure out how he can bring one of the chambers to the surface, but he was never successful. You should check it out.
Aren't there a lot of lurker sharks in that water?
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Of course not. Just looking out for Jack here. You know what a chicken he can be.
Well, if you swim out over the coral reef, I doubt the lurker sharks will bother you. They don't like shallow water.
What could have happened to him?
Right, let's explore.
Until we find out why the Blue Sage disappeared, you're going to need to collect 45 power cells to
Rock
fuel the
Village.
machine. Go get them.
Beware of the dark light
Talk to, you know, talk to the villagers.
of one of you.
See what's what and who's who and how is how. And then call it next time on the show, where I will do the Lost Precursor City and Precursor Basin. Precursor Basin. Oh, that's a bit toughy. What do you have to say?
You two look like a couple of capable fellows. I've got a research project going, and maybe...
Recognize that voice?
Hey, we're the ones
Who
on
is
a
it?
quest here. We asked you for help.
It's not Lara, is it?
Help each other. I've been studying the burrowing habits of lightning moles in the Precursor Basin next to our village for years.
If you ever wondered what, you know,
Those awful
she did
birds
after the
scare
games,
the moles to the surface.
then now you know.
And since they're blind as bats, they can't find their way back underground. If you could herd them back into their burrowing tunnels, you might just save their lives. I've got a power cell that says you can do it.
Yeah.
Wait, is it?
lightning moles. We can. Maybe for
Please
2
correct me
power
if I'm wrong.
Nice try. But I would be willing to part with another power cell if you two find me 90 Precursor Orbs for my research equipment. Fair enough?
I don't know. I generally don't know now. I don't know. Is it? Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Rocks have feelings too.
This bit's cool. Very cool.
Oh, no, not another hero. I lost my short on this so-called hero's big fight against the monster up there. Trust me, the smart money's on the monster. That wager pretty much tapped me out. So, I got a proposal. Bring me 90 orbs to get me back on my feet and out of this barrel, and I'll give you a power cell in return. And if you're game, I do have one more bet online. My big comeback. Beat the record time racing Dead Man's Gorge in the Precursor Basin, and I'll get a pretty payoff. For that, I'll give you another power cell.
Oh, my aching head.
I thought that's one of your vital organs. Walk it off, tough guy.
Oh, sure, I was tough once. Maybe even the toughest of them all. I single-handedly defended this village from those horrid creatures for almost a year. Then that horrible monster arrived and commenced the boulder bombardment. So, full of valor, armor shining in the sun, I climbed the hill to take him on. But he pounded me like one tenderizes a yakao steak.
Have you tried attacking him with your melodrama? Cause it's killing me.
After my last stunning failure, he sealed the passageway to his roost with a 30-ton boulder, leaving no way for anyone to challenge him again. So, our sage, a master of blue eco and a mechanical genius, devised a machine capable of lifting the boulder out of the way. But alas, he disappeared before we had a chance to turn it on. And he took all of his power cells with him. At least I was able to pull enough pontoons out of our bridge to prevent that monster from coming down here to do me harm.
Yeah, good job, tough guy. But we're gonna need you to put him back and stuff.
Oh, sure. And seal my doom? All right. Fine. Bring me 90 Precursor Orbs and I'll let the pontoons loose. But I'm not going to fight that monster again.
There we go. So I think I have got and spoken to everybody so far. What I mean by I think I've got all the scout flies. So far, I'm gonna do one last perimeter of the village. Make sure we're up to date so far with collectibles. And then yeah. Oh wait, no, yeah, thought that was as much. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're good. Right, yeah, so onwards to the Lost Precursor City, which is bloody awesome. Everything's awesome in this game. But I mean, as I said to you before, when you got into a rock village, just look at it. Just I mean, it's just, yeah, I can't say. It's just good. And away we go. Technically, if I wanted to, I could do it in this part, but it's going to be next time on the show. So, next time on the show, we will be completing the... I didn't mean to click that. We will be completing the Lost Precursor City, getting all collectibles. We will be then heading over to Precursor Basin, and then onto the final, destination in this area, Boggy Swamp, which will be in the following part. So next time on the show, Precursor Basin and Lost Precursor City. Well, Lost Precursor City and Precursor Basin. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a very enjoyable part. Again, I think it has topped the previous part in enjoyment, action. Got a hell of a lot of power cells, didn't we? So yeah, thank you for watching. I've been your host Callum, and I'll see you next time on the show. Take care. Bye for now.